I did say I wasn't going to use the other buddies unless I thought it was amusing to do so. This is one instance where that is the case, so I am going to use D-Walker, although I'm going to be using a very baseline D-Walker with no extras. And I am going to make sure that even with that I am staying under budget. D-Walker at this stage, the lowest level of development costs 5,100, so I've got no other equipment, just D-Walker, so I am still under budget. Honestly, that pretty much makes D-Walker fair, I think, since he does cost money unlike the others. But the reason why I'm using D-Walker instead of D-Horse is because I'm going to be zipping through the countryside here, because this particular mission puts you in a weird situation where there's a bunch of cliffs. One of the interesting things about D-Walker as opposed to D-Horse is that D-Walker does not take fall damage. And I believe D-Walker is the only vehicle or transport in the game where this is the case. If you drive a Jeep off a cliff, then it will, explode. Now, a strong enough vehicle may survive the fall, but depending on whether it landed on its treads or tracks, it may depend on whether you can actually use it. D-Walker is also surprisingly maneuverable. The reason why I'm aiming is because it's much easier to drive, because D-Walker can strafe while aiming. Otherwise he kind of handles like a boat. I do want to get off him though, because even in his quote-unquote sneak mode, D-Walker is quite noisy, and if I were to ride him straight up to where I'm going, guards would notice. The goal here is to find the Diamond Dog and stop him from getting in that truck. Now if he gets in the truck, he'll crash, and you have to rescue him from guards and things like that. But if you can get to him before he gets in the truck, not only do you complete an optional objective, but it makes it much easier to kind of get in and out. Now, D-Walker, like D-Horse, can carry a prisoner or somebody else. He grabs them with his arm, which doesn't look very comfortable at all, but it works fine. And we can just take off from here. Again, no fall damage, doesn't hurt me, doesn't hurt the prisoner. Also, somehow ramming into that tree didn't hurt the prisoner either. Just have to get to a boundary here.
Mission complete, and the target's safe. Time to figure out what the hell is behind this epidemic.
And assuming I didn't bump into anybody in any weird way, this should be no traces. Because again, I didn't shoot anything, I just rode D-Walker, picked a guy up a couple times. Yep, there it is, no traces. So that's fun.